But I will tell you, I did the most dumb thing imaginable. So I go and get me a big old cup of water, right? Where did I sit that cup of water, you may ask? Oh, on top of my laptop. And it kind of seeped through the screen. So now I'm seeing little blotches. What else? I want more people to come in so I can explain. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? Long time no see. Man, I'm going to tell you guys what. Taking a break from social media is probably one of the best things I've ever done. I'm telling you. You're clear-minded. You don't have to worry about this or that. You can do objects in your house that you didn't do before. It is badass. Let me fix something real quick. And there's been some chatter, and I would like to debunk that. Okay, let me do this right quick. Hey, twin flames. How are you? How are you doing this morning? Are you wondering what the misconception is? The misunderstanding? The lies? Hey, good morning. Oh, babe, I love you too. To pieces. Boy, people are going to have fun with that one. Hey, Donna Marie. How are you? Okay, so there's 67 people in here. I might as well just talk about it. And, it's not even that big of a deal. But let me take a drink. Okay. When I went live 20 some odd hours ago, I said that I was in withdrawal, correct? That when all that shit was going on with me, I was in withdrawal. So I've seen people say, I knew it. Sarah was on drugs, even though she was saying she wasn't. No. You're my best friend too. Yeah. I love you too, my best friend. Thank you for being there for me. When all the drama was going on in my life that I will not specify here on the tubes, I thank you for that. You were the only one there. So where was I? Oh yeah. People kept saying, Sarah's on drugs. We knew it. Every time she said that she had a week or 2 or 3 weeks clean, we knew she was lying. No. Let me explain. I, Sarah Pittman, don't care to use my last name anymore. Let's see. Last year, in the beginning of the year, I overdosed. So I didn't want to die. So I went to the doctor and I was put on Suboxone. I was on Suboxone for what? I don't know, months. But I decided that, I don't want to use it as a maintenance med. I don't want to use it for years. I don't want to be dependent on it more so than I already was. So during that time that people was, going live saying that Sarah's just this awful person, blah, 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 I was withdrawing because I went cold turkey off of Suboxone, which is pretty dumb. Yes, I know. But I don't use it anymore. I don't need to. My drug of choice wasn't heroin or opiates. My drug of choice was Xanax. And I've done very good with staying away from those substances. I am clear-minded. I have my wits back. I have some family members back. Not going to go into detail, but I meant your last name, not Suboxone. LOL. You won't have to use the pet name. I don't know. I just needed to come live and tell people that no, I was not withdrawing from drugs. And if you want to consider Suboxone a drug, that medication keeps people off of the streets. That medication helps people so they don't use heroin, so they don't die. And I'm really grateful, for those months that I was on Suboxone because it helped me. Now, they don't give you Suboxone to wean you off Xanax. No shit, Hello Starlight. I was buying Xanax that were pressed with fentanyl, and that's what made me overdose. I kept buying them on the streets. And it became problematic. Because I would buy 30 at a time and I would overdose and they would find they would find opiates in my system. And up here, most Xanax bars are pressed. You can't, it's so hard to find an actual Xanax that has not been pressed. So I decided, you know what? Instead, I don't have a problem with opiates and I don't have the desire to use. So I'm going to wean myself off. Yes, Pink, Suboxone has saved my life, has saved so many lives. I can't stay on Suboxone for a long period of time because it does things to my body, to my organs. I just can't. And hello Starlight, sorry I said no shit. I was getting to that point. I didn't mean to be rude. Speaking of which, I have no problem with people in this community. I don't care who you are, except maybe one or two, or maybe even three. I'm starting over. Hey, Ganja Granny. I'm starting over. This is like my new beginning. And, you know, since I've been going to NA, since I have a sponsor, since I have a counselor, I have unloaded so much stuff that my depression is completely gone. Like, vamonos, gone. And are you still scissoring with tacos? No, I haven't scissored with anyone. Like, I haven't been able to scissor with anyone. My heart's broken. I haven't been able to scissor. Yeah, Pink Lady Luck. I should have tapered, and I did. I tapered down a little bit, but after I was out of that medication, I still had withdrawals. And thank God for Kratom, because it helped me. It helped take the withdrawal effects away. And I know. Yeah, Kelly, you know what? I haven't been online and I couldn't tell you how long. Okay? And no, I have not been high as fuck. That's okay though. That's your opinion. You can have your opinion. I don't care. It's been so long since I've come on this platform. Hi. Problem is, you think you're dumb. You don't slur when you're with. What? Okay, I'm ignoring the comments. Just take them out. I don't care what you guys think. This is my story. And if you don't want to believe it, good on you. Kelly, I don't really give a shit what you think. No, I did not. Not today, trolls. You know, I'm always going to get trolled, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can tell you, Pepper, thank you, honey. If you would want to share that with me, please let me know. The one thing about not doing drugs and not being on Suboxone is you save a lot of money. Sarah, you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to. Yes, so true. Except I know who some of them are. Okay, Kelly, then don't watch. Why don't you go find someone else to watch? You don't have to be here. It's that easy. There's billions. Well, maybe not billions. There's thousands, billions, millions of people on YouTube, and you pick to come here. I'm kind of flattered. Thank you. Hey, flower child. I have missed you. I am doing well. And no, you know what? Okay, this is the other thing. I heard someone say, this is the best part. I heard someone say, well, I know that Sarah's high. You want to know how? Because I sound that same way. And I know that Sarah can't go weeks without Xanax. Do you live here? Maybe that's your story, but do you live here? Do you know what I do? No. Okay, Kelly, I know that I was not high. I didn't have any drugs the other day. So knock it off, dude. But you're entitled to your opinion. You know, it doesn't hurt my feelings. That's what I'm getting at. I took time away to heal myself. I don't really give a shit what people have to say about me on this platform unless they are friends of mine. And my friend group is very small. Very, very, very small. I am grateful for the people that kept in contact with me while I was gone. Very grateful. Now, those people have heart. The ones that called me have heart, have empathy, because some of them knew what I was going through. Not everyone, but some of them did. I give mad props to Nanya. She called me and she just listened without judgment. And for those people that say that Nanya is this and this and this, you know what? She's nothing but a good person. Really, Pink? Now that's weird. I have 2 emails. Sarah Smile, SARA Smile 7899 at gmail.com or Sarah Smile 3234 at gmail.com. So that's weird. Oh, I'm breathing. Don't you know, twin flames? We're scissoring now. People want to know what's going on, so they speculate. Thank you, Pink. Yeah. People want, they get this hypothesis in their head and they're like, yep, that's it. Sarah's doing this and this and this and still using drugs. Okay. It's been 3 weeks since I've gone off of Suboxone. I was drug tested every 2 weeks. So I wasn't using. And what you guys fail to realize is that I have literally died and they have had to bring me back. I have grandchildren to live for. I have my father that I have to help. Hey, Chasing Justice. Good to see you, sweetheart. My dad is frail. My dad is sick. I'm having to take on the responsibility of helping him. My daughter's going through college. I'm helping her. As for my son, he turned 19 and wanted to live a life on his own. And it scares me every single day. I'm not going to lie. You never want to see your baby leave home. Twin flames. Oh, I don't scissor. LOL. It's stupid and a waste of energy. I don't know why I found that so funny. Oh, God. That was epic. No, but I will tell you that Twin Flames and I are best friends. The hurt that happened brought us together. The lies that was said about her brought us together. So thank you for the ones that decided to go live and call her a liar. Thank you. I have a best friend that I can confide in. And just because two women are friends does not mean that they're scissoring. It just means they are best friends. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to say this, Pink. I think out west, people say they are recovered. Out here, people say they're in recovery because you never know if you're going to relapse again. And that goes with ego. You know, people get this ego about them and, you know, they think, oh, I'm never going to relapse. I did the same thing too. I never thought I was going to relapse. And I did. And it took me a good 9 months to get to where I am today. And I'm insulted that people continue to say that I'm using drugs. It sucks. Hold on, I gotta post. I want to see if anybody wants to come up. Oh God, how do I do this? Oh, Lord Almighty. And another thing that bothers me is people will go around and say, well, this person is irrelevant because they don't get very many people in their lives. Let me explain this. If you're gone for an abundance, for a long period of time, of course you're not going to get a lot of people in your chat. Thank you, Ernie. I appreciate that. I love you too. I have a Discord where I have put everybody's. Okay, people are in different Discords because I have one for, what's that called? Recovery. I have one for just like general chat. And then I have one that's open and people can come in there. And if they want to go live with me, they can. So thank you. I'm so sick of people saying they are on drugs. These people are on drugs. They must be on drugs. You know, I heard them say that Bombshell was on drugs. Can you find me any definitive proof she was on drugs? I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of these creators saying, well, she's on drugs. Prove it. Prove it. That's what bothers me. And, you know, I'm always going to get trolled. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. Because those people are miserable. They are absolutely miserable. I love you too, friend. Wait a minute. Well, shit. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. A Zip says, Pink, I'm sorry. I don't think your way works on most addicts. Most need tough love. Do they? Do they really need tough love? Anybody? Yes. Chasing, please. Please. Because there's a lot of people, regardless of what others say, there are people in this community, online as a whole, that struggle with some kind of addiction. Addiction, you can have a food addiction. You can have an internet addiction. I'm addicted to YouTube shorts. I spent a day and a half watching that shit and I couldn't stop. Azip says, any addict I've seen, keyword, I've seen, where to go, needs all resources. And okay, I guess I agree with that. I do. Because if it wasn't for my grandparents cutting me out of the trust, not letting me on their property, and my dad turning his back on me, I see where you're coming from. But what about the homeless people? Who's going to give them tough love? And yes, tough love is bullshit, because the addict's going to sit there and think, well, why don't I just do a hot shot and nobody cares about me? You know, it's a coin toss. I loved my grandfather. I would have taken a bullet for him. So, and he was basically my dad. So once I knocked on the door that day and they turned me away, and my grandfather, that I idolized and had so much respect for, said, "Don't ever come back on this property." That broke my heart. And that's one of the reasons that got me into rehab in 2014. And I stayed sober up until last year. You know, they used to call it a dual diagnosis, but mental illness and depression go together so well. No, well, okay, I worded that wrong. A lot of people have both. And a lot of people that have depression just want to numb that pain any way possible. So they turn to drugs. Another reason people turn to drugs is because doctors aren't giving out meds like they used to. So they go to the streets. And that's really sad. I love every addict. There's not an addict out there that I don't love. I might not like you, but I still love you because we share a common bond, and it's addiction. Yeah, they do go hand in hand. Absolutely. Do they call it a dual diagnosis anymore? I've heard some people say yes, and some people say no. Donna Marie, I love Foodie Beauty. I gotta highlight that. Speaking of which, has anybody watched her? Like, Foodie Beauty, every live she has done since the whole Nader debacle, she keeps talking about how many times she got laid, and how she's living her best life. But in all reality, she's trying to make Nader jealous. This woman's obsessed with that Nader guy that thinks he knows how to cook. Oh, I don't know. All I know is that I'm grateful to be here today, and I don't care what people say. They can call me a drug addict, they can say I'm still using, but at the end of the day, does that affect my real life? Does it affect me outside of YouTube? No. I'm going to continue to do my walks every single morning when I wake up. I don't have to worry about putting a strip under my tongue. I don't have to worry about this or that or side effects from Suboxone. I don't have the desire to use anymore. And I prayed about that for months. And it was lifted. And I don't crave it anymore. And, I can't sit here and say that I'll never use again because no addict can say that. I've known men that have had 30 years sobriety and then go back out. And I know some people get mad at me for talking about addiction, but it's something I know. It's something I live for. And let me tell you what, I cried when my daughter sent me her plaque, or no, showed it to me via email. Because of me, my daughter's becoming a drug counselor to help save people like me. That's how much of an effect I had on her. Not that I, treated her bad. That kid was one of the most spoiled kids I know. But she lived it. She lived it with me. And she sent me a text a while ago, and I told her, I said, Brienne, you know what? I'm sorry that I'm an addict. I'm sorry that you didn't have the best life possible. I'm sorry I couldn't give you that. She looked at me and said, Mom, you did the best you could. And I had a good life and childhood. I love you. And I know you have a disease. Boy, I cry. Oh my God, there she is. Ah! I didn't mean to say that. I didn't know you was in here. I didn't want you to know that I cried. I'm so proud of this kid. I can't put into words how proud I am of her. Because of her, makes me want to be a better person. She understands addiction because she lived through it. Not through her, but through me. And even though I was in active addiction, I tried to give her everything. I tried to do for her. I still worked, and just to see my daughter, let me scroll up. Oh, wait, there she is. She has 2 years. She's got 3 children, remind you. Less than 2 years to go until I get my associates. She's 25 years old. I am so unbelievably proud of that kid. Yeah. And you know what, Twin Flames? That's what drives me to stay sober, right there. That's what drives me to stay sober. My higher power obviously took away the cravings and the desire to use. But that kid is the reason. You know what, Brienne? No, I'm not going to say it here because I don't want too much getting out. I need to learn, and I have been learning, that since I've been back online, I've got to stop telling everything. I have to, because people like to use it against you. And like I said, when I first started this, I don't hate anyone anymore. I would like it if we could all at least coexist without bashing one another all the time. That would be great. And the other thing that I've noticed is if one creator hates another creator, that whole group of people hate that one creator. That's childish. absolutely. Wait a minute. A-zip. Sarah, why did you get off of Suboxone? Because I was going to a doctor that charged $200 a month every time I seen her. And even though she had my insurance information, I still had to give her that $200. And I couldn't afford it anymore. I couldn't afford it. And because it was starting to make my legs swell, I was retaining water around my heart. That's just some of the reasons. I could not afford it. Things have been really hard lately because we've been putting so much money towards the taxes. And oh, I want to tell you guys something exciting. I weighed myself this morning. Sarah Pittman, have lost 48 pounds. And that's amazing. It's amazing. I am becoming more healthy. I eat nothing but salads and maybe a protein drink in the mornings. And at night, I eat an orange. But I'm getting back to who I used to be. And that right there is a miracle. That's a miracle within itself. Pink, you have a great day as well. Thank you for trying that email. If not, I'll try to look for your email. I think I have it. I don't know. Twin Flame says, yes, they do use it against you, and they will. I don't care. I'm not sub to them, so I really don't care what they say. I just don't care. No, a Pink. Pink is not strange. Pink's actually a very good woman. Now, did Pink and I always get along? No. But we adulted and put that aside because it's in the past. And I wish more creators would do that. I wish more creators could do that. But they're so worried about views. They're so worried about numbers, how many people are in your chat, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You'll be happier when you get along with people. I'm telling you, you'll be happier getting along with people. Even though you may not like them, try it for a week. Ignore them. Unsubscribe if you have to. That's what I did. And I can tell you what, my life is great because I don't have to worry about the drama that's going on in this community. At first, I was lost. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to know what's going on. But my good friend here, Twin Flames, said, Sarah, don't watch. Sarah, unsubscribe. What's it going to do for you to find out what they're saying and then go live screaming your head off, making a fool of yourself? And she was right. She could have gone live and explained her story that people got wrong. but she didn't care enough. She has a life, she has a career, and she is sick. This stuff on YouTube is petty. And what I see with the Summer Wells community absolutely disgusts me, because nobody wants to try to help find this little girl or what happened to her. All they do is fight with one another. How is that helping Summer Wells? Just curious. Hey, Mel D, how are you? Yeah, it's in the past, and no one knows everything that goes on, and it's impossible to know everything. Yeah. Yes, twin flames. I am going to get you healthy, girl. Don't you worry. I wish I was closer to you, because I would get you to go walking with me every mornings. I would get you to drink my smoothies that I make that are filled with vitamins. I would get you, the one thing that really breaks my heart is while she was in the hospital, she wasn't able to take her chemo meds. And it affected her. It affected her body. You have a purpose in this life, twin flames. You might not see it, but a lot of people depend on you. People genuinely love you. And I'm not talking about people on YouTube. Your coworkers, they absolutely find you hysterical. I find you hysterical. Hey, Dallas, how are you doing? I've also heard rumors that, well, we drove Sarah off the internet. Did you really? I'm here now. Trust. I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, if you have that much of a beef with me, come over. Let's talk it out. I have my StreamYard link pinned. Okay, twin flames, that's when you do stretches. Your joints hurt. Do stretches. Stretches will help more than you know. I forgot what I was talking about now. There's some people I'll never forgive. And I wish that they had the balls to come over here and try to squash it. But nobody wants to do that. And then I see creators going live at midnight calling other creators out. Yeah, they're a pussy, man. They wouldn't even take the link. Dude, people are asleep around midnight. I go to bed at like 9 or 10. Yes, I'm old. I get it. I'm just saying. Okay, twin flames. I got another answer for you. She says, I can't go walking because it hurts my joints. Then Do stretches either on your couch or on your bed. You know what I'm going to send you? You probably wouldn't even want it. One of those exercise balls. STL says take a link. Yes, anybody, take a link. If you want to fight with me, I'm game. If you want to try to squash shit, even better. Because I don't hate anyone. I don't have enough hate in my heart. I don't, well, I can't say I don't hold resentments because, yeah, I hold a couple and I'm working on it, you know? That's what step work is for. I've been doing a lot of step work. Since I've been gone from here, all we do is go to AA meetings. All we do is do work with our sponsor. Well, not Brandon, but me. He's not here, so it's just me now. And I'm not going to get into that. It's nobody's business. All I know is that everything happens for a reason. Once we are born with a purpose. I haven't figured mine out yet, but everybody has a purpose. And even though I don't like certain people on this platform, I would never try to hurt them or bash them or humiliate them online. I just wouldn't do it. No, girl, I exercise. I just do it in the pool because rheumatoid arthritis is too much sometimes. Yeah, it sucks. My grandparents had rheumatoid arthritis, and Lord Almighty, they couldn't even hardly walk. So I feel for you. There's that Humira shot. Have you been taking it? Huh. Never mind, don't answer that. And you know, another thing, there are people that used to come in to my lives that I absolutely adored. I don't hear from them anymore. And it's because of lies. People believe lies over facts. Good morning to you. I don't know if I'm familiar with you, but good morning. I've also gotten comments, really mean ones, you know, and I don't even want to repeat them. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to get triggered. Yes. People who believe lies to be accepted by the group mentality. That is why I will never be a part of a group again. I've seen it way too much. If you confide into someone that you think is a genuine friend, they'll screw you over for some views. Some people better hope to God I never see him out in public. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And I'm not saying that I'm a badass or anything, because I'm getting old. Let's face it. I'm in my early 40s. I don't have it like I used to. But rest assured, if I ever see them out in public, it's going to be a bad day. And no, it's not who you think that I'm talking about. No, no, no. I just, there's a whole lot of people that live in Ohio, especially down here. And it's game on. And another thing that I want to say is, do not try to contact my daughter or my son. Don't do it. You know how they say mama bear goes nuts if you fuck with their children? I'm one of them. My children have nothing to do with what I say and do online. I wish people could comprehend that and not go after people's children. You know, it might affect the child. Yes. I've had at least 5 people try to contact my kid. The thing is, hey, Christy, the thing is, yeah, it might hurt the child, but it infuriates the mama bear. And it freaked my daughter out that she called, hey, c'est la vie. Long time no see, babe. How are you? You know, I was watching Ernie's show, and he's been threatening to dox Rap, who owns the channel General Awareness. Ernie Shell said that he was going to dox Rap's son, and already doxed Rap. What do you hope to gain by doxing someone? What do you hope to gain? Does it give you like some sense of empowerment? Oh, you're kidding me. See, I haven't been paying attention. Jimbo doxed his son. Okay, let me give you a little backstory on Jimbo. Jimbo is the one that was just turned 17, married a what was it, 11 or 12-year-old? No, let me correct myself. He was almost 18. Yes, he is. Pedo. That's exactly what he is. And I am mind boggled how Jimbo can get as many viewers. Him and Ernie both will go live and say, send me PayPal, send me Cash App. And if you do, I'll dox this person, that person. How vile is that? Yeah. And then, c'est la vie, yeah, you're right. Ernie bought all of his subs. I already looked it up. Screenshot of that shit. But yeah, he bought all of his subs. This comment right here. Didn't he marry a 15-year-old after that? You know, it's funny to me. How do you go from 8,000 subs to 18,000 subs within 2 days with the kind of content that Ernie has? God, that's gross. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Would put a 1 in the chat if you think that an 11-year-old is attractive and worthy of marrying. Yeah, 6K subs to 18. Even at 19, marrying a 15-year-old. Let me tell you something that I've learned. That type of person, those thoughts never go away. That's always with you. Jimbo was not miraculously cured. He still has those thoughts. Just like all pedos. Right? Women don't mentally mature until they're 25. It's disgusting. And to see all these women given Jimbo, oh, you know, I'm not against the gay thing. I'm not. But it's been a proven fact that Jimbo and Ernie had relations. He's very gross. And it's disturbing to see all these women flock over there and just throw money at them. It's just gross. Yep. In court, it was proven. I want to know, like, if anybody wants to come up, why do people support Ernie and Jimbo? What do they have to offer? Ernie's a habitual compulsive liar. I don't know. It bothers me like you wouldn't believe. You know, I said that there's only a handful of people that I despise, and I shouldn't. But Jimbo is one of them. To marry an 11-year-old is not okay. And people need to. He needs a blackout, is what he needs. People need to stop giving him views and money. You know, it's bothersome that YouTube has not deleted his channel, knowing that he married an 11-year-old. And don't give me that shit. Well, that's common in Kentucky. No, maybe back in the 1900s, early 1900s, but no, it's not okay. Not okay. We have to protect our children. And yeah, the mother and dad signed that little girl over because you know why? In my mind, I'm thinking, well, he'll take care of her. She'll be set, blah, blah, blah. That's gross. And yeah, I married a man that was 23 years my senior. But guess what? I didn't marry him until I was 23. I was an adult. I was able to make my own decisions. An 11-year-old has only been on the earth for 11 years. They don't know what this world is about. They're still playing with Barbie dolls. Right, Dragonfly? Good morning, Rand. I don't know. That is one thing that has bothered me for months since I found this out. And people in Jimbo's chat, they were like, well, they were young. It's okay. How can anybody condone that? I seriously want to know. How can anybody condone that? That's predatory behavior because an 11-year-old, most of them, a lot of them, haven't even started their cycle. They're playing with Barbie dolls. They're in school. I can't imagine the trauma that woman now has to this day. Yes, he did. I have so many clips, but those same clips got put out by other people, and I was on a hiatus, so I didn't put them out. I'm grateful for clip channels because they put them out. But people in our community here don't know a lot of that because they don't pay attention to Ernie. They don't pay attention to Jimbo. Yeah, she was probably in the 5th grade. I want to know this. I seriously do. What kind of almost man is attracted to an 11-year-old? Okay, would you allow your 11-year-old to marry? No. No. I would have never let Brienne, my daughter, marry that young. They don't even know what the world is about. I'm going to start keeping an eye on Jimbo. Like, I'm going to watch everything he does. And you know what? Benny Keys is the one that brought that out, right? Or he was one of the ones. You know what they did? They contacted Benny Keys' daughter. Yeah, they might not have had the best relationship, but they got her to come on live and talk about how awful of a father he was. I'll say this, and I don't care what anybody says. I guarantee you it was the mom who said, yeah, your dad's a piece of crap. He's never been in your life. Blah, 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 blah. I guarantee it. And Ernie and Jimbo was like, yeah, this is a good girl. Let's give her some super chats and some PayPals. So, of course, this girl, which is 18, she's going to eat that shit up, and she's going to, either lie on Benny Keys or spill everything. And what bothers me is that I know, Twin Flames. What he did was wrong. I know. And I know you didn't do what he said you did. I know that for a fact. It was wrong to do to Benny, because that's going to tarnish their relationship for the rest of his life. Hopefully one day that they can make amends. But Ernie and Jimbo did that out of spite to hurt Benny. And it's gross. I would never have someone's child come on here and spill their beans about the relationship with their absent parent. And you know what Benny said? He said, I tried multiple times to do things with my daughter. Her mama wouldn't let me. I felt bad for Benny too, because I couldn't imagine somebody doing that. And Ernie and Jimbo did that to hurt him. And then you've got Jimbo, who has threatened general awareness, saying, boy, if I ever see you, I'm going to give you the ASS whooping you ain't ever had. And they doxed him, pictures and all. I don't know if it's him. I don't care. I didn't dig to find out if that was really general awareness, because I like general awareness. He holds Ernie and Jimbo accountable. Yeah, it was absolutely out of spite. Absolutely. Yeah, what would happen if Jimbo's daughter said, Dad, I'm 11 and I think it's time I want to get married? How would Jimbo feel? What would he say? I guarantee you he'd say, hell no. Guarantee it. Hey, Love Shack Sarah, good morning. It's been a long time. How are you? I don't know. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. I've vented enough. But I'd like to start coming live again in the mornings and talking. And I don't care about views, you guys. I don't care how many people are watching me. I come in here to interact with good people, with nice people. That's what YouTube should be about. It shouldn't be about numbers and making fun of people for not having a certain amount of number in their chat, or not making this many views on their videos. That's childlike behavior. There's more to life outside of YouTube and views than this shit. And I learned that on my little hiatus. Love Shack Sarah, I'm doing very well. I have not used in quite some time. I'm not going to give a date because I don't want to jinx myself. But it's been months, and I'm grateful for that because I have my wits back. I'm clear-minded, and my short-term memory, some of that's coming back. And I don't want to lose that again. And the other reason is, I'm going to be very blunt, and I hope my kid's not listening. She's going to make an amazing counselor, and I want to make her proud. I want to make her proud. I want her to say, yeah, Mom finally got it. Oh, geez, Brienne, damn it. You weren't supposed to be listening. It's amazing because she understands addiction. You know what she told me when I was really depressed because of some things that have happened in life? This kid told me, Mom, you have an addiction. You have a disease. You did the best you could, and you're the only mother that I have. And I love you because I understand. And I cried for days. I screenshotted that shit. Might try to make a poster out of it. I don't know. But I love you, kid. I love you. You were my first true love. And I mean that. Words can't describe how proud I am of you. Yes, Twin Flame, she's a very smart cookie. She sure as hell don't get it from me. She's unbelievably smart. And when she was younger, she used to doubt herself. And I would always tell her, Brienne, have confidence. Because if you don't have confidence, then you're not going to do good. But if you're confident, then you're going to excel, succeed. Yeah, she's definitely a good egg. Oh, Dragonfly. That's so sweet. Brienne, I want a cookie too. You know what I want? Let me look it up. Okay. Let me go to DoorDash and I'll tell you what I want. I'm on a diet, remind you guys. And I'm not going to buy it. But if anybody wants to send it to me, I'll eat it. Where'd it go? No. They didn't take it off of DoorDash, did they? No. Okay. Well, I'll never have DoorDash again. But it's the I think it's called the Great American Cookie Company, where they have 2 cookies and in the middle they have icing. They have icing. I'm telling you, that's the best thing known to man. 2 chocolate chip cookies with this huge amount of icing in the middle. That, Ran, you have a great day too. What makes you think I have money, kid? If I did, I would definitely send it to you. But wait a minute. You're type 1 diabetic. You should not be eating that kind of stuff. Minus the chocolate chip. You know what? They even have them with Reese. Wait a minute. M&Ms. You can even get them with M&Ms. Speaking of fattening foods, I went, where was it? Myers. And I know a lot of people here are not in Ohio, but in the 90s and 80s and 70s, there was a restaurant called Bill Knapp's. Well, they had the most delicious cakes, and you could go in there and say it was your birthday, and they would give you a free cake. Needless to say, I went in there every single day and said it was my birthday. Not every day, but once every few weeks. But anyways, they sell those cakes in chocolate and vanilla icing. Boy. Boy. Oh, Woody's. Yes, Brienne. That's where they have the buttercream icing. Girl. That's the jam. I'm craving cake with buttercream icing now. Damn it. Okay. I love you too, my friend. I got to get up. Keep packing. Man, you shouldn't be packing. Dude, you need to hire someone to come and do that. You literally just had the Rona and then pneumonia. You've got water in your lungs. You should not be packing. Love Chat X best adult dating site? What? Yeah, spam my chat. Thanks for the view. I'm grateful. Just rub it in, Sarah. Rub it in. You know what else sounds good? A smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. One of those triple berry oat smoothies with Energizer in it. Oh my God. I hate you so much. I'm kidding. That sounds so good. Oh. See, what happens when you're on a diet for months and only eat salad with chicken on it, or it varies, some kind of meat. Um, you crave everything that is bad for you. Yeah, but you could tell Jen to come over and help you. Ugh. Brian, if I had money, I promise you, I would send you one. I promise I would. I promise you I would. So I have rambled on enough. I'll probably come back tomorrow if anybody wants to listen. Who knows what I'll talk about, but I really hope everybody has a great day. And I'm so grateful that you guys came in here to listen to me. And everyone in here has been an exceptional person. And hello, Starlight. I'm sorry I got snippy with you. I don't think you're like this evil demon. You have every right to be here. And I know you don't like me very much, but I wish you the best. So if you hear this, I'm speaking from the heart. I wish you the best. And I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with anybody anymore. I'm done. Okay, maybe one or two. All right, guys. Peace, love, and light. And I hope all of you have a great week. Hello, Starlight. You're listening. Thank you. Maybe we can coexist and not fight. I don't hold any resentments and I don't hate you. And thank you for coming in to say that. All right, guys. Peace, love, and light. And I hope everybody has a great week.